Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. I'm in a different car. There's a lot of stuff that you don't know. But yeah, so if you've been with me for the last year or two on my channel, and I had these car vlogs all the time, and I drove with music on or whatever, and I don't know, it was just silly vlogs all the time. Well, I stopped doing those for a while. I got rid of my Mercedes, and I'll tell you the story about that in a minute. But now I bought a Volvo, and it's a lot different. There's not a spot until I get a clip for the vent. There's not a spot to put you except for behind my steering wheel. So that's another reason why I haven't really been doing vlogs in my car, because there's not anywhere to put y'all. And if I put you behind the steering wheel, I can't see my speedometer and other things that I need to be able to see. So right now I'm just sitting in the parking lot waiting for my sister. So I got rid of my Mercedes in December or November, the end of November. I got rid of it because one day I was just driving to work I was driving to my house from work for lunch. And when I got home, everything was good. I went inside. After I went inside, I came back out to go back to work. I ate lunch, whatever, my dinner, whatever. I came back outside, I got in my car, and when I was pushing on the gas pedal, it wasn't even 45 minutes. I have 45 minutes in the whole span of time before I have to clock back in. So nobody could have done anything to it. And it didn't go anywhere in that amount of time that I was in my house.
When I was stepping on the gas pedal, it was literally it would be to the floor. And it wouldn't go anywhere. But just before that, when I was driving home, it was fine.
So I'm well, could be just a glitch. It was older car. There was a lot of factors to why I was thinking maybe it would just blow over by the next day. So I called my work. I was I'm so sorry, I'm not gonna be able to come back. So I got up the next morning. I was supposed to work that morning as well. And I went outside. I was not even really thinking too much about it, because it was well, this has happened before. It crunches sometimes. Which, why did I continue to drive it if it was crunching? I don't know why, but I was just thank God, that it didn't do that out on the road. But I drove it. I tried to drive it that morning. I tried to drive it around the neighborhood. Y'all, I couldn't even get 5 feet. I literally couldn't get 5 feet until it was
crunching so bad.
and I was oh my God, this is not safe at all. So I backed up, and while I was backing up, it was still doing it. So it was no, there's something majorly wrong. So my dad, he knows a lot about mechanic stuff. He's been a mechanic for he's been our mechanic. Let me just say, he's been a mechanic pretty much his whole life. So, he comes outside, he says, oh, might be something to do with your wheels, your tires, something inside of your tires, blah, blah, blah. I had just sunk $600, maybe $800 between my tires. Yeah, between my tires and between radiator hoses and a new thermostat that I had literally just put in the car, not even a month before this happened. So I had sunk $800 into the car for nothing. Because I ended up selling my car
for $1,300.
do the math in your head, okay? Just go ahead and do the math. Because, like, what did I really get for that car? I got my money back, pretty much. Not really, because I paid for the car. I paid, like, $2,300. So, I didn't get my money back at all. I actually lost money on that car. I didn't even think about it until I'm making this video right now. But anyway, so, back to the story. It's crunching. I go around the neighborhood, can't even go anywhere. I'm like, whoa, I'm not ever driving this ever again. I'm so sad. Like, I love that Mercedes. Y'all know I loved that Mercedes, okay? I loved it. It was my first car. It was my, like, it was my sis. And then, so, when it was crunching and everything, I was like, well, maybe if I just, like, try to floor it. Y'all are probably like, you are crazy. I am crazy. But it didn't go anywhere. So, like, I don't know what was going on. Maybe some mechanic may watch this video and be able to tell me, like, oh, you could have just done this and it would have cost you like $20. And then I'll be even more mad. So please don't actually do that. But anyway, so yeah. We tried to drive it around for like the next week. Well, I did. Tried to drive it around like the next week in my neighborhood, and it literally would not like go very far. And if it did go far, it was like tricking you. So we would drive and it'd be like and then crunch, and then it would stop in the middle. Like I didn't have my foot off of the brake. I mean off of the gas. I didn't have my foot on the brake. I didn't have my foot anywhere else but just the same amount of gas like going. And it would just stop in the middle of the road and crunch. So it was like, okay, that's not gonna work. So I was like, well, I'm posting it on Marketplace. I posted it on Marketplace. And immediately I got like all these people pop. They wanted my car. And I was like, I don't even know. I can't even bring myself back there because that was not a good time. So I was just like so stressed out that I was like, I don't even care if I get $500 for this thing. I just want it out of the driveway. Like, I was so mad at it because it literally failed me. Like, I felt like betrayed by my own sister. And it wasn't my sister. So, I don't know why, but like I said, it was my sis. So, like, I felt like connected to it. But, like, we're not supposed to feel... we're not supposed to feel like that to material things. So, at the same time, I was like, well, let me just say bye, sayonara to ya. So I was like, please, whatever it takes, I don't even care, get it out of the driveway. So I did that, right? I sold it for $1,300. Then the person comes and picks it up, and they drive it fine around my neighborhood. Okay, Donald Trump. So, yeah, I was very upset about that, and it was like, whatever, you want to betray me, and then you want to act like that, go ahead, be with somebody else for $1,300. So, that happened. Then we drove around town a whole day trying to find a car. And, so we came across this one, because I was on a budget, and your girl was paying only $2,500 for something, because that's all she had. So, I was like, well, you know, I need a car. What do you got? A lot of people were turning me down, or it just had absolute, like, junk. Okay? Junk. So, I was like, well, let's just keep going. So, I found this lovely, you know, 2006 Volvo S something. I don't know. So, yeah. I found this one. I was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Because by the end of the day, I was like, look. Okay? I need a car. I can't be doing this no more. I'm too stressed. Like, if you've ever been in that situation where you don't have a car, and, like, your old car just betrayed you in front of your own face, and, like, did that to you, you would be like, I'm so mad. I just want this week to be over. This whole week. just want it to be over. So that's what I did. So then it was over. I bought this Volvo, and then I got down the street, like, you know, I was going home with it, and not even 10 minutes down the road,
It broke down on me. I'm not even joking you.
so I broke down like 6 or 7 times on the way home. Here comes my sister, so she's gonna get in and be like, what are you doing? So it broke down on me, and I was very upset. And then, hi. We're on the vlog. We're telling the vlog about how the Volvo broke down on me 6 or 7 times on the way home. Just telling the car story, because, you know, why not? So anyway, I got home, had to fix some fuel pump thing. You know, cost me, what, $90? So yeah, so now this is my car, but I don't have a place to put you, so I can't do car vlogs. So it's just me. And I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what it'll be.